Hi everybody, welcome back to MD Fly Fishing. Well, I had been out fishing between this video and the last one, but I didn't film it because I was with a friend who wanted to learn about fly fishing, and it was more important for me to concentrate on what he wanted out of it rather than filming it. But today I decided to go out to Pennine, over the Pennines, full of snow, icy. It did say it was going to be about 11 or 12 degrees. It ended up being about -2, but I had a great day. Got some nice fish on different flies, some flies I didn't think would work in January, and I actually hooked into an absolute monster, but more about that in the video. So without further ado, let's look at the scenery, let's get ourselves to Pennine. Nice and crisp it was when we got there. I didn't get there till about 10:30, so I had to go on the far side on the right hand bank, and the worst thing about that was the sun is in your eyes straight away. Now I started to fish a cat's whisker stalking bug. I didn't have my camera on. I had it on a sink tip line, 10-foot leader, £8, cast it out, just let it go beneath the surface, bringing it in, or a figure eight, bang, fish on. So I was quite happy with that because I've been making a lot of them and selling them. So I decided then to put on what I would call a Lexit fly. My granddaughter came up not long ago, saw what I was doing, and made this fly. It's called a Christmas tree fly. Basically, it's got a red head, black body, and loads of green tinsel. In a way, it's, I would say, a bit like a green apps, but all the legs and everything are at the back of it. So I cast it out, and second cast, fish on. I was basically bringing the rod in, or bringing the fly in, should I say, and then just lifting the rod very slowly, hanging the fly, and a £2 trout took it. So the Lexi fly worked. Oh, like a Christmas tree. Once I'd released this fish, it was quite strange. I was just casting out, and the next minute, probably a 7 or 8 pounder decided to do a bit of show jump in front of me. Jumped once, jumped again, and then just off camera, it decided to jump again in front of another fisherman. Just going mad, isn't it? Nothing was doing in that area after a while, so I decided to move on the far side bank. Nice and snowy, just watching my footing on the wooden decking. Some fish were rising. Now they may have been going for some emergers because people were catching on dry fly as well. So I decided, well, the cages are off to my right, the wind is blowing in from my right, so it might be a case of a little bit of food source. So I stuck on a Pennine biscuit, i.e. a hedgehog fly, and just let it drift in the water, and it wasn't too long, fish on. This is why I like to get it on the reel. The individual that told me, oh, it's not right. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, get it. During the afternoon, I moved to the other side of where I'm positioned now, and fished a green apps. A fellow angler of mine, BC, had a tremendous day fishing them fast. I was doing that and figure eight, but I couldn't land the fish. I was just hooking them. They must have been taking it very lightly, or I wasn't striking into them quick enough, but it was a good spot. Off. Down. Gentleman across from me had quite a few fish on dry fly, so I thought, well, it's midday, 12:30, probably the warmest part of the day. Fish were on the surface taking things off. I thought, are they landing on it or are they coming out of the water? So I put on one of my vicar buzzers with the white collar, which I make, put it out there on a 10-foot leader, just a single buzzer, and let it drift in the water. And here, presto, fish on. If you were on a dry, I went for a buzzer just underneath. And just drift it, because if there's stomach hatching, then hopefully bloody hell, come on. Check this up here. Hey. And away he goes. And that was on cold. And that was on very cold. A January day on one of my vicar trout flies. You can buy them off eBay if you wish. Well, I was getting a bit cold because down the area where I were, you were in the shade, so it was quite chilly and my feet was feeling it, although my trousers and my body were quite warm. I decided to move over towards the hut, and whilst I was there, Steve was saying, get yourself in here, there's some big fish. So this is what happened next. I've got to land it yet, Steve. I'm on about a £6 tippet.
Yeah, a £6 plenty.
There, told you.
Fly come back up.
Yeah, flies come back.
I was going to say, if that's bloody nylon snap, you want some better nylon.
Oh no, this is good stuff.
Oh, look at that. Eh? Put your good fish immediately and then you go and leave it. Are you on a squirmy?
No, green apps.
Probably got all the one up left.
But that was a photo one. Get that duck off it. Have you paid to be on here?
No, I haven't. It was just a beard last week.
Well, that was a good one. But it won't be coming back, I suspect.